Okay, so I am back. So what I had to do was I had to flip and rotate her name, because before I had her name reading with the A up there and coming down. And the way that the bunny is on my machine, the top of the ear is down here. So I want it to be read with her name going towards her head. Her body is up there. So what I had to do was back out and go back some stitches. So here, this screen, it tells you, how many stitches you're going to go back. And so I knew I stopped at this last here. Let me see if this is still on step 1. So that's the end of the basting stitch, step 1. So if I add another stitch, it brings me to step 2 in the stitching. So you can see right there, it's actually still another stitch. So that's 91. And it puts me in position to start stitching step number 2, which is the second color right here. And that's 17 minutes for the next stitching. So now that I have it correct and the bunny there, I'm going to go ahead so you can see. I'm going to drop the presser foot down. And since the basting stitch keeps the material down, you can see how it is ready to stitch, because I want her name to read from her top of her ear down to her head. And it's pretty much there. And it is kind of big. I think I want to, because this is the bottom part, and then there's still some more room at the top. I want to see if I can go back. So if I can go back. And I want to move it over just a little bit. So let me check the location. Is there the location there? The top is there, and the bottom is there. Okay, so I know I'm going to hit that top of the basting stitch. I'm wondering how that's going to be in the design and getting it out of there, because this part of the letter is going to hit that basting stitch there. It's going to be up in there. So right around in there, I'm going to have to deal with that, but there's nothing I can do. I'm not going to take it out. I'm just going to go back to embroider. I'm going to advance to, let's see, plus 100. Let me go back to 91. There it is, right there. So it shows me that I am ready to do step 2 and start. So this is my first time doing the bunny ear, so we're gonna see how it turns out. Uh-oh, there's a pause, I gotta rethread. Okay, so it is finished. So I'm gonna press OK and lift up the presser foot and remove this from the hoop. And I do have my bunny still attached, so I'm gonna take it around the back and show you how it's stitched out. And that is her name, and that's how it looks on the ear. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it apart, take it off the hoop. Before I do that, actually I have to cut the jump stitches and the basting stitch, so that is on the back. And I have to do the same for the number, the 2020, and I'm gonna put that together. So I'm gonna come back. Okay, so I am back, and I have completed the name, her name here, Aria. I'm gonna go ahead and press it out a little bit, but it is straight on her ear. She looks so cute. So now it's time to do the year 2020 over here on this side, and you can see that I already have it loaded in my machine. I'm going to go ahead and do the first basting stitch, and I want to make sure that I'm aligned to where it is. I I really want it to be in the same spacing from the top and the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and drop the needle, set it for okay to embroider. And make sure the orientation is right. So since this is the top of the, by the head into the ear, it's going to read down. So that's in the right orientation. And go ahead and press start for the basting stitch. And I can know exactly where this is going to go.
Since that is there, I'm going to take this off and put my temporary spray adhesive on here. Okay. And again, I am using this 505 temporary adhesive. Good amount. This back on here. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get the bunny situated under here. And making sure that I have the same amount of space, which is about, I think 3 1/4 inches from the bottom. So making sure I have about 3 1/4 inches from the bottom, and slide that in there. Now, I'm going to back out to make sure I have this placement. This is the bottom. Wait. And that's the top. So that looks about good. I don't want it to be too far up into the ear, which is not. And making sure that it's even. And I'm going to add the, I'm going to go back. And begin again. Do the basting stitch on here. To hold down this water-soluble topper. Make sure everything, all of the fabric is out of the way. And click OK, and it's going to do the basting stitch again on the ear. Make sure this is correct. Move this over a little bit too much. Okay, so I'm going to start that. Let's go back to the placement to make sure that we see the top is there, the bottom is here. See that corner, and it's hitting right there. That's outside of the 0. Let me take it to the top corner, and it's hitting there. So I think that's going to be good. I need to move my topper over a little bit. Sorry, I'm in the way. So once again, we'll go back to this bottom corner just to see where it is. And see, this is why I need this topper in right here to do this basting stitch in this corner. So yeah. And I'm going to hit OK. I'm just going to baste out this stitch for the space. You all can see that. So it's kind of folding over on itself, but it's going to keep the fabric, let me move over some, so it's going to keep the fabric from moving a lot, and yep, I'm just going to go ahead and hit OK, and let it start stitching the 2020.
I'm going to go ahead and let this stitch, and I'll be back and show you how it turns out. that is done. It says okay. So I'm gonna lift this up and take this off. Once again, I'm gonna pull it from the back since my bunny is still attached here. And uh-oh, I got a hoop that dropped. So here it is, 2020, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut away the basting stitch. So it's two different basting stitches on the back of here. One when we just did it in a hoop, and then the second one on top of the bunny. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that and pick out the stitches and come back. Hi everyone, so I am back. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of here, close it out. Okay, so I am back with the finished bunny rabbit, if you can see. So this is her name, it's Aria. So it's stitched there, and I believe it's a little bit of that water soluble topping right there, and this is the last of it here. So it'll come off with water. So that's how her name looks. And then here is her other ear, 2020. So I think it's centered really nice on her ear. So what I'm gonna do is probably put a few little small stitches at the top so that you can see her name and the year, like they're sitting up like that. I think they turned out really cute. So here's the back with 2020 in the back with her name. Yeah, I thought she turned out really cute. She's a big bunny, and I'm so excited to do this. This is my first bunny project. So I do have a couple of friends who asked for me to make them some, because I do have some extra bunnies, and I was really nervous and scared, but I thought she turned out really cute. So yeah, tell me what you think, and thank you all for stopping by and watching my video. Bye.